In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch your own online business from scratch. Okay. So if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former monk and I'm a former Marine. See, Semper Fi, former monk, former Marine. And now I just help everyday men and women build 6- and 7-figure online businesses around their schedule. Okay. So this is a business in a box, my friends. You can set up your business in 1 to 2 days. Get your business set up, and then you're following a 2-hour workday. So all you got to do is basically post content online. That's all you got to do to build your business. And you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. Okay. There's no limit to how many commissions you can have. You just got to believe in yourself. You just got to believe that you can do it. That's it. Because if you don't believe it, you're not going to even try it. That's the reality. Okay. And then you just got to do it. And you learn and you earn as you go, right? Like, I'm learning and earning as I go. And I've made multiple 5 figures. I made thousands of dollars with this business. Okay. I'm just learning, and whatever I learn, I just apply. That's all. And then I grow a lot. Like, I've learned so many things. This past year, I've learned how to, build my own online business. I've learned how to build an email list. I've learned how to attract customers. Right now, I just launched my own community. So I'm learning how to build a community too, right? I'm learning how to get monetized on social media, right? I'm working on that, working to get monetized on YouTube right now. All because I said yes to this business, guys. So many doors will open for you if you say yes, if you make decisions, the right decisions, right? So many people make the wrong decisions because either you're serving yourself or you're sabotaging yourself, okay? Now, so many people are sabotaging themselves out there. You can look at your day and ask yourself, like, what is actually serving you and what is actually sabotaging you? You'll blow your mind. It'll be crazy. Once you become aware of this, like, your life can change. And if you could just cut out your negative habits, oh man, you can make so much progress. But people don't take the time to do these things. Everything starts with awareness, right? You got to be aware before you can make a change. I think they teach that in AA, right? You got to be aware that you have a problem, then you can fix the problem. If you're not aware of the problem, how are you supposed to fix it? Okay. So here's how this business works, my friends. This is like a done for you digital business in a box. So all you need to do is set up your business one time. Okay. So if you want to make money online, you basically have to sell something, more or less. Okay. So we give you these 5 different digital products. Okay. So we give you 5 different digital products in the e-learning industry. So you can learn from these products and then you can resell these products and you earn 100% profit. So you can earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, right? And you get to keep 100% of the profit because this is not MLM. So we don't split our profits with anybody else. You don't have to split your commissions with anybody else, right? And then you got to automate your business. So we give you this pre-built, done for you automated system. Okay. This is like a sales funnel, right? So what happens is, like, if you go to my website, 7figuremonk.com, you're going to go here. It's called a capture page. Okay. So what are you doing? You're capturing people's emails. You're building your email list. That's what we're doing here. You're just building that email list. And then once they're inside of your email list, they go through, they watch a video, they get emails from you, and then they can go to your website at any time and they can buy from you. Okay. That's why you want to build an email list. Okay. That's what every company on the planet basically does. Like all these companies, Amazon, they all have email lists. Okay. And step number 3, you need a way for people to discover your business, right? Just like you discovered me right now. Okay. So how do people discover your business? Well, we teach you the free strategies. So basically all you got to do is post content, 3 pieces of content every single day to social media, right? What kind of content? Short videos, like talking videos. You were just talking for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. You're creating curiosity in your content and you're becoming relatable to people in your content. Okay. Like we teach you how to do this in our community. Okay. No one expects you to have the greatest content from day one. It's a learning and earning process. Your content gets better if you post content every day. See, I've been posting content every day for the past year. So now, you know how long it takes me to create a piece of content, like a little talking video? It takes me 5 minutes. I can create a video and I can post it on social media in 5 minutes because I've been doing this for a year, right? If you do this for a year, you're going to get really good at creating content. And I'm getting better every day. A year from now, I'm going to be even better at content. Okay. Everything compounds, my friends. So you create 3 pieces of content, 1 talking video, 30 seconds to a minute. You can create 2 talking videos and you can create 1 7-second video. Like it's like a little video, like a 7-second video, like a B-roll video where you're just doing something It could be doing anything, right? You could be walking, you could be reading a book, you could be playing with your kids, whatever. And you create this little 7-second video, and then you just put words on the screen, okay? Relatable words that are speaking to your perfect customer, and you're promoting your business. So two talking videos and one 7-second video. That shouldn't take you longer than 20 to 30 minutes. But those one video can make you 600, 900, or $1,400. Just one video, right? You just got to think about it like this. You're building your digital real estate, okay? Just like real estate, people have all these different buildings, like physical real estate. They have all these buildings, and these buildings are making them money. You got to think of your content like you're planting seeds. You're building your digital real estate because your content's out there working for you 24/7. So at any time, someone can watch your content. Somebody's probably watching one of my videos right now, right? Somebody who somewhere is probably watching one of my videos because I have videos on TikTok, I have videos on YouTube. So as we speak, someone's probably watching one of my videos. That's called leverage. And while I'm speaking right now, somebody could go to my website. They could go to my website and they could purchase one of the products, and I could make 600, 900, and $1,400 right now while we're talking because my business is fully automated. Does that make sense? Like drop a one if that makes sense. Drop a two if that doesn't make sense. I have a fully automated business. It's out there working for me 24/7, right? Whenever I make a sale, like a $600 sale or a $900 sale or a $1,400 sale, I'm not getting on the phone with people. I'm not talking to people. I'm not cold messaging people. My system is doing the work for me. Okay, that's called leverage. See, if you're working a job, if you're an employee, you don't have any leverage. Okay, because you only get paid when you clock in. If you have a job, you get paid when you clock in. When you clock out, you don't get paid. There's no leverage there. But I can get paid at any time because I have a system out there working for me 24/7. So I can make money while I'm sleeping or doing anything. And I do. I make money in my sleep. I make money while I'm doing other things because my business is automated. Just like Jeff Bezos, think about it. He has an automated business. It's called Amazon. Okay. His automated business is out there working for him 24/7. Why do you think he makes $150 million in a day? Jeff Bezos makes like at least $150 million in a day, guys. So success leaves clues. So if he's making money from an automated business, well, maybe you should figure it out. Like maybe you should also make money from an automated business. And it's never been easier, guys. Like you don't have to be like Jeff Bezos. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to have all this tech skills. You don't need all that. You can set up your business in like 1 to 2 days. And then you have your own business, just like Amazon. E-commerce, okay, and e-commerce and online business, that's called e-commerce. That's when you're selling things online. So you're going to have your own online business just like Amazon, but the only difference is we don't have as many products as they do. That's all. They have a lot more products than we do. That's why he makes so much money. Okay, we have 10 products. They have, I don't know, 10,000, 10 million. I don't know how many products they have. That's a good question. I should look that up. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. Okay. Don't you want to make $1,400 commissions? Like, doesn't it sound fun to you? Like, imagine if you learn how to make, like $1,400 a month. That's an extra $1,400 a month, guys. Could that help you? I mean, that's you can do a lot with that. You can pay off debts. You can travel more. You can buy fun things, whatever. Okay. Now let's say you like learn how to attract a customer a day. I mean, a customer a week. A customer a week, $1,400, that's $5,600 a month right there. Now that's more than a lot of people make. Not a lot of people make $5,000 a month, guys. Believe it or not. Like if you think about it globally, even globally, the global average salary globally worldwide, it's only $10,000 a year. Okay, 10,000 a year. That's global salary, guys. Now in America, like the average global, like the average yearly salary is like 40 to 60,000 a year or something, which is not even that great, really, when you think about it. Because then with taxes, the average salary is like 40 to 60,000 a year with taxes. The government takes like 30% because they're thieves. They take your money, but they don't tell you where the money's going. Is that ethical? I don't think that's ethical. Like, do you want to support like wars and stuff? I don't want to support wars unless it's like really like a legitimate one. Like, I don't know where, like, we don't even know where our money's going. How is that ethical to take somebody's money and then you don't even tell them where the money's going? Like, tell me how that's ethical. I don't get that. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. Okay. So the average like American makes like around 40 to $60,000 a year, guys. That's not a lot of money. Okay. So if you could attract one customer a week, then you would make like more than the average American does. That's now if you now how about one customer a day? That's $42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Now, do you believe that you can do that? Do you actually believe like you can figure out how to do that? Like honestly, because if you don't, see, like subconsciously, if you don't believe that's possible for you, then you probably won't take action just because you don't believe it's possible. Like if you genuinely believe that you could do that, you wouldn't even hesitate. You would get started right now. You would find my link, you would get started, you wouldn't even hesitate. But because you have some kind of doubts, you don't fully believe in yourself yet. That's why you don't take action, guys. When you really break it down, because if you believed you can make $1,400 or more in a day, even if you could make 1,400 a month, if you actually believed you can do that, and you needed an extra 1,400, you would do it, guys. But the reason you don't do it is because you just don't believe that you can do it. It's just true, man. I know it hurts, but some people are like, "Oh, of course I believe." Okay, then why aren't you doing it? It's all about belief, my friends. At the end of the day. Now, I believe I can make $1,400 in a day. I believe I can figure it out. I don't make $1,400 every day, but I've had $1,400 days. I just had one on Black Friday. I made $1,400 on Black Friday. I didn't even talk to anybody, guys. I made $1,400 on Black Friday, and I wasn't even aware of it because my business is automated. So, like, I wasn't even aware that I made $1,400 until like a few hours later. Okay, so I believe I can make $1,400 in a day because I've already done it. Do I believe I can make $1,400 every day? Yeah, I do. I just got to figure out. I just got to get better with my marketing. That's all. That's all. I know what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do to make $1,400 a day. I just got to get better with my marketing, right? So that's what I focus on. See, so many of you are focusing on what you're not good at. You're focusing on what you don't like, what you're not good at, but you're not focusing on like where you want to go. You're focusing on what you're afraid of. You're like, what if, what if I don't, what if, like a lot of people, they don't start a business because they're like, what if I don't make any money? Fear. They're afraid. What if I don't make any money? What if I invest and I make no money? That's fear. What if you do make money? Why don't you think about that? I didn't think like that. I didn't think like, what if I don't make any money? And then I didn't start. I didn't think like that. I thought like, what if I make thousands of millions of dollars? And then I started my business. Why would I have started my business if I didn't believe that I could make money? That's why a lot of people don't even start because they don't believe it. Like even subconsciously, they're like, oh, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I don't believe it. Like you don't believe you can just like post content on social media. Like you don't believe you can set up a business one time. Like to set up this business, guys, all you got to do is watch videos and then you just copy and paste. You just like copy paste. You don't believe you can do that? You don't believe you can post content online, little talking videos? Takes 5 minutes. Takes 5 minutes, guys. Like I post content every day. It takes me like 5 minutes to sit down or walk, whatever, and just create a little video where I'm just talking. It takes me 5 minutes. I can create it and post it in 5 minutes, done. And that one video can make me 600, 900, or $1,400. One video, guys, minimum. Like some people, their videos go viral. They like I know someone in our community. She's made almost like six figures from one video, guys. From one video, she made almost six figures. And some of you are not creating videos, like make it make sense. Like tell me how that makes sense, guys. Like if you're struggling financially, you're broke as a joke, or you're just not where you want to be. You're just not where you want to be financially. Like why aren't you willing to just like post content online? Because that's the easiest, simple, most profitable way to make money in this age that we're living in. Content creation, guys, is the most simple and the most lucrative way to make money in this age. I mean, what is more simple than that? Seriously. The only thing more simple is like investing in, but you have to have a lot of money. Like you can do like a quick little trade of like Bitcoin, but you got to have like tons of money, right? You got to have a lot of money. Then you can do like these little trades where you make one trade and you make like $1 million, right? But you got to have $1 million. You got to have like money to play around with. That's the only thing that's like easier than this. But other than that, guys, but that's not accessible because if you don't have like a lot of money to play around with, you're not going to be doing trading. Okay, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you. And who wants to sit around and like look at screens and read charts? Like I don't. I would rather talk and like connect with people. I don't want to like look at screens and like 10 computers in my room and I'm like reading charts. Like, no thanks. That sounds horrible. That's like torture, man. It's not even worth it. I would not want to do that. Anyways, go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions with a done for you business in a box. You just got to set up this business one time. Okay. It's a one time setup. One time. You set it up 1 to 2 days. And then you plug into our community. We got daily millionaire mentoring. You get coached from 6 and 7 figure income earners. Plus, I got a free community. You can join my free community, so you can interact with me, and you can interact with our big community. So you have all the help you need, guys. And then you can watch me build my community, because I just started building my community. You can see what happens with my community, guys. Like, my goal with my community, I want to make like $50,000 a month recurring income. Okay, because we teach you how to do that as well. My goal is to make $50,000 a month in recurring income with my community. It's brand new. I don't even have a lot of people in there. I haven't even like sat down and really focused on it so much yet. Like, I have like 8 people in there right now. It's brand new. But I started my community. I took action. Have you started your community? Not only did I start my community, guys, but I started my online business. Have you started your online business? What's the difference between me and you? We both have 24 hours in a day. We both have Wi-Fi. We both have social media. We both have access to the same information, but you just don't have access to the information that I have. You don't have access to the training that I have. Okay, that's the difference. That's the only difference between me and you. I have training that teaches me how to make 6 and 7 figures online. You don't have that training. That's the only difference. So if you want that training, guys, go here, 7figuremonk.com. Check it out. Learn how to launch your own online business. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. You get to keep 100% of the profit, my friends. You don't have to split your commissions with anybody else. This is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. Okay, just go here, 7figuremonk.com, guys. Check it out. The worst that will happen is you learn something new. Even if you start the business, guys, the worst thing that could possibly happen is you spend a little bit of money. Okay, and I guarantee you're going to spend that money regardless, because the minimum investment for this business is 100. The maximum investment is 1,400. So either way, you're going to spend 100 or you're going to spend 1,400. It's going to happen eventually. It might happen this week. It might happen next week. It might happen this year. It might happen next year. But you're going to spend 100 or $1,400. But are you going to have your own online business? Are you going to have a way to generate $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions? Well, if you don't start, no. See, most people, they'll spend $1,400, but they're going to spend it on they're going to spend it on stupid things. They're going to spend it on junk. Okay, that's called a liability. Do you know the difference between a liability and an asset? An asset is something that has the potential to make you money, like this business. You can invest in this business and go on to make thousands or millions of dollars. Like, I invested in this business, I've gone on to make thousands of dollars already, multiple 5 figures, and I can go on to make millions of dollars. That's my goal. My goal is to make millions of dollars and help other people make millions of dollars too. That's my mission when it comes to business, guys. My mission, I want to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. That's my mission. That's my business mission, right? That's my mission. So I'll keep showing up every single day until that happens. And I just launched my own community now. It's called the 7-Figure Monk Academy. It's part of my brand. See, 7-Figure Monk, that's my brand, because I used to be a monk and I used to be a Marine. How many people do you know that were former Marines and former monks? You don't know anybody who did that. Let's be real. Nobody knows that. I'm the only person that you probably will ever meet in your life, most likely, guys. The chances of you meeting a former Marine and a former monk, not very likely, guys. Not very high. Okay. So I was a former Marine. I went in the Marines after high school. Then I was a former, and then I became a monk too, and I was a former monk. Okay. Now I just help everyday men and women build 6 and 7-figure online businesses around their schedule. So you can do this around your schedule, guys. 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. That's how you build this business. You post content. You set up your business one time and you start posting content on social media. Okay. Like, if you're using TikTok, you do short videos, right? 3 short videos a day. Okay. Like 30-second video, talking video, 7-second video with words on the screen. That's it. Now, if you're on YouTube, because right now, guys, why am I looking like this? Because I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. That's why I'm looking like this. So if you're using YouTube, which I also use, you can create like a long form video. You know what I do to create my long form videos? I just use Zoom. You know that application Zoom? They let you record videos. And then as soon as like the video is done recording, it automatically downloads to your computer. And then I just upload it to YouTube. Is the video quality great? No. Like, I could buy a camera and create better video quality, but but honestly, you don't even need that. Like, I have a friend, her name is Michelle. She's made $10 million, guys, in like 3 years. And she uses Zoom too. Okay. She doesn't have fancy like cameras. She doesn't have fancy cameras. Maybe one day she will. I'm sure she will eventually. But she just uses like her computer. She just uses her phone. She's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. So you don't need fancy stuff. It's about you just being real. It's about you believing in yourself, and it's about you showing up consistently. Okay, that's it. Because people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. So how do people get to know, like, and trust you? Well, they're only going to get to know, like, and trust you if you show up consistently. If you don't show up consistently, how are they going to get to know, like, and trust you? Because people are going to watch you. Like, say somebody follows you, they're going to see your content. They're going to watch you. They're going to see when you show up, and they're going to see when you disappear. Okay, they're going to be like, oh, this person's not very consistent. I'm not going to do business with them because they're not very consistent. I'm going to do business with that person. I'm going to do business with a 7-figure monk because that guy shows up every single day. Okay. Why would you want to do business with somebody that doesn't even show up every day? I show up every day. So, am I a good person to do business with? Probably. Probably. Not a bad person to do business with because I have a monk mind, guys. I have a marine mind. I have like a super focused, disciplined mind, right? God given, God gifted mind. Okay. So I have super focus. Like, I'm super focused, right? Whenever I focus my mind to something, look out, because I pretty much become unstoppable. Okay. So just go here, 7figuremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Business in a box. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions working around your schedule. 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. You keep 100% of the profit, okay? Because this is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. This is a done for you digital business in a box. E-commerce, you're selling things online. And it's digital marketing. You're promoting things online. This digital marketing, guys, has been around since the 90s, even earlier. It's been around since the 90s. People have been selling things online. Lately, it's been trending. Like, people are like, "Ooh, digital marketing, digital marketing." Like, it's a brand new thing. It's not brand new, guys. Been around since the freaking 90s. As soon as companies and businesses saw that there was an internet, they started selling things online. They started promoting things, guys. While everybody else was like, "What is this internet? What is this?" Like, there was businesses out there making money. Okay. The first email was sent out in 1978. The first marketing email was sent out in 1978. And that one email made a guy $13 million, guys. This guy made $13 million from one email. And we teach you how to do email marketing. Okay. If you don't think you can make money with email marketing, you don't understand. You don't understand how money works. You don't understand how business works. Do you get any emails from anybody? Like, do you have any? Are you part of somebody's email list? Is somebody sending you some kind of offer, like Amazon? I'm part of, like, Amazon sends me emails every day, pretty much, because they're promoting their business. They wouldn't do it if it didn't work, guys. Amazon wouldn't have an email list if email marketing didn't work. Amazon wouldn't have an email list, right? These businesses wouldn't have email lists if email marketing didn't work. It works because how often do you check your emails, guys? Like, think about it. How often do you check your emails? I probably check my email, I mean, at least 5 times a day. You probably do too. You probably check your email like at least 3 to 5 times a day, if not more. That's why people do email marketing, my friends. Email marketing is the best because this is how you make money in your sleep. Do you ever wonder, like, how do these guys make money in their sleep? How do these guys earn passive income? How do they do it? Because some people, they have an automated system. They have an email marketing system working for them behind the scenes, just like I do. That's why I make money in my sleep, my friends. So just go here, 7figuremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. You have a product. We give you a product, okay? So you can earn $600, $900, and $1,400. You keep 100% of the profit, right? The business is fully automated. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what an automated business looks like, my friends. It looks just like this. Let me show you. Okay. Looks like this. This is called a capture page, okay? So if you go to my link, if you go to my website, you're going to see this. You're going to see this. That's me. See, 7-figure monk. I can teach you how to do this, guys. So people go to your capture page, they put their email in. You're building your email list. So we give you these templates, right? We give you these templates. All you got to do is put your picture here. If you don't want to put your picture, you don't have to. You can use the template they give you, but you can just put your picture here because you want to build your brand. So people go here, they put their email in. You're building your email list. And then they go and they watch a video. Okay. This is how a sales funnel works, right? This is how I make money in my sleep. They go here, they watch this video. Now, this video from my friend and mentor, Michelle, who's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. This video is doing the selling for you. Okay. And then after they watch the video, you see this little button here, they can click on it. Guess what happens? Where do they go? They go to your website. See, this is a done for you system, guys. So they go here and they can purchase one of these programs. So they can purchase the 100, the 300, the 600, the 900, or the $1,400 program. And every time they purchase from you, you earn 100% profit paid directly to you every single time. This is how you make money in your sleep, my friends. This is how I make money in my sleep. Okay. So they purchase one of these programs. It's a digital program in the e-learning industry. What is the e-learning industry? It's a $1 billion a day industry. Okay. When you think of it, it's education, it's information, it's training, it's ebooks, it's courses, it's programs. Okay. So you're selling education. What's more valuable than that? Nothing. Because of this education, I've been able to make thousands of dollars online. I've been able to make money in my sleep because of this education. Like, you're going to learn how to build an online business. You're going to learn how to do digital marketing. You're going to learn how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. So that's what you're learning from these programs. And then you can resell the program if you want to, or you can just learn from it. See, some people buy the program because they just want to learn from it. Other people buy the program because they want to learn from it and resell it and make money. Some people just want to make money. They don't even care about learning. They just want to resell the programs, right? So we have three types of buyers. We have business owners. They purchase a program because they want to learn how to attract more customers for their business. They want to learn how to attract customers online. Then we have people that want to, like, they just want to learn. They want to learn how to create their own products. They want to learn how to build multiple streams of income. And then we have people that just want to resell the program. So we got three types of buyers. So which one are you? Are you a business owner? Are you someone who wants to learn how to build multiple streams of income? Or are you someone who wants to learn how to resell the programs and make money that way? Think about that. Which one are you? I was all three. Before I purchased one of these programs, I already had an online business. And then I wanted to learn what the programs taught. And then I wanted to resell the programs too. So I was all three. I was three of those. I was three. Maybe you just want to sell the programs. Maybe you just want to make money online. So you resell the programs. It's that simple, my friends. It's really that simple. So just go here, somefiguremonk.com. Check it out. There's a link in the bio, guys. Get your business set up one time setup. And then after your business is set up, all you got to do is post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. That's literally all you got to do. I wish it was harder. Actually, I don't. I'm glad it's easy, because if it was harder, I probably wouldn't want to do it. See, I'm like, I don't want to work hard. I don't want to work hard. I want to work smart. I don't want to be out. I don't want to work 8 hours, 10 hours a day doing physical labor. No, thanks. The simpler, the better, right? That's why I like this program, because it's super simple. It's super simple. You just got to post content, go live. Am I working hard? Am I breaking a sweat? Am I breaking a sweat on this live? No, not. So why don't more people do this if it's so simple? Like, if it's so simple, why don't more people do that? I don't know. They should. Honestly, they should. I think maybe they're a little, I don't know. Maybe they just don't understand. Maybe they just don't understand the value of having your own online business. Maybe they don't understand the value of learning how to make $600, $900, or $1,400 commissions. Or maybe they don't believe it's true. Maybe they think it's a scam. But whatever you think is true, right? Like, if you think this is a scam, for you, it's a scam, right? That's what Henry Ford says. He says, if you think you can, you can. Okay. And if you think you can't, you can't. So whatever you believe to be true, guys, that is true for you, right? That is true for you. Like, if you believe you can do this business, you will do the business. But if you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do it because you don't believe in yourself. It all starts with belief, guys. That's the beginning. When it comes to starting a business, it all starts, the first thing is in belief. Just believing that you can actually do it. Just believing that you can actually figure it out, right? Like, I believed I can do it. I believed. I didn't have to announce to the world. I didn't have to be like, hey, everybody, I believe I can do this business. Like, I didn't have to announce it, but I believed it. Because if I didn't believe it, why would I do it, right? Why would I do this business if I didn't believe I could do it? But because I believed in myself and I took action, I've gone on to make multiple 5 figures. Multiple 5 figures, which is like, for some people, that's not a lot. But for me, someone who like tried making money online before, making multiple five figures, thousands of dollars. That's big. That's great. And I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm just getting started. Like my goal is to make millions of dollars. I have big goals, right? Some people have little goals. I have big goals. I want to make millions of dollars because I think it's fun and I want to be rich and I want to travel the world and I want to do whatever I want to do. Simple as that. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to like lie and be like, some people are like, I don't care about money. I just want to help people. I mean, okay, whatever. Like I want to help people too. Don't get me wrong. But like some people are lying. They're like, I don't care about money. I didn't start a business to make money. Really? You didn't start a business to make money? Come on. Of course you did. Okay. Like the goal is to make money and help other people make money. Or to help some like you start a business, like hopefully you start a business because you want to help people, right? Maybe you want to help people wear nice clothes, like maybe you want to help people stay warm. That's why you sell sweatshirts. Maybe you want to help people have a nice hat. Like, I mean, whatever. Like businesses solve problems, right? So all you need is Wi-Fi, my friends. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. Then you just got to get your business set up, right? It's a one-time setup. You set up your business one time. And then after your business is set up, you're just following this 2 hour workday. So basically all you got to do is just post content online, right? Post 3 pieces of content. We teach you how to do this, guys, inside of our community. Like we show you how to create content. But basically you just got to create 3 videos a day. And just keep it simple, you just got to be yourself. You just got to share your story. You just got to talk to people like you're talking to your friend. Just talk to people like, man, I started this business. Like we teach you how to do storytelling marketing. For example, I talk about this time to time. Like I talk about back in 2021, my company cut my pay, and I was frustrated. I was sick of it, and that's why I started this business. I decided I have to figure out how to make money online. That's why I started my business. I started my business because my company cut my pay, and I didn't want to get another job. Simple as that. Why would I want to get another job? Jobs suck, man. 80% of people don't even like their job, guys. I've done research on this. 80% of people don't even like their jobs. 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Millions of people are getting fired and laid off every year. Okay. Why would you want to? Like, jobs don't work, my friends. They do. Jobs work at keeping you broke. They do a great job at keeping people broke. They do a great job at, keeping people exhausted. Jobs serve that purpose, but jobs don't make people rich in general. I'm not talking about the people that have super high paying jobs. I'm not talking about them. Okay. Sometimes I get people like, "Oh, I make 500,000 a year in my job." Okay. You're like part of like the 1%. Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that are like hate their jobs. Do you hate your job? I hated my job. I hated being overworked. I hated being overworked. I hated being underpaid. I hated like depending on other people for my income. That's the kind of person I'm talking to, guys. Those are the kinds of people I help. Exhausting, so I don't have energy to think. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So what's the solution? Digital marketing, my friends. Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Seven Figure Monk. Jobs are exhausting. It's exhausting to do, and then you have to think about it. Like thinking about having to go back to work the next day. It's horrible, guys. It's like deflating. Like it's just soul sucking. Jobs just suck the life out of people. They suck the energy out of people. They suck it. They just take everything. They take everything. And what do you get in return? A crappy paycheck, a, a paycheck that doesn't do anything really, right? Like that's why 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, 70%, guys. That's like some places it's 80%. Like 80% living paycheck to paycheck. That means a lot of people they're one financial disaster away, one financial disaster away from like living on the streets. That's the reality that nobody really talks about. The two biggest scams to me, guys, in the world, it's price gouging. It's when companies mark up the prices. Like you're probably not aware of this, but like market companies mark up the prices so much, right? These big companies, they make so much money and it costs them very little to create a product. It costs them very little, guys. Like this sweatshirt probably costs them like $1 or less to create this sweatshirt. And then they'll go and sell it for like $20. That's what all companies doing. You're getting scammed every day. Some people are like, oh, scams. There's so many online scams. You're getting scammed every freaking day. Wake up, my friends. Wake up. Every time you buy something, you're getting scammed because of price gouging. because they mark up the prices. I've done all the research on this. Okay, I've done all the research. It's a fact. You can't deny it. It's a fact. It's proven. Like I just went to the Michigan game recently. Okay, I like Michigan. I live in Ann Arbor. Okay, so I go to the Michigan games time to time. I went to the Michigan game. Now it cost me $280 for a ticket. $280, guys. Now, like back in the day, that same ticket would be like $30. Now it's $280. And guess how much it costs for a drink? $14 per drink. That's called price gouging. That's called marking up the prices. It's the biggest scam in the world that nobody even wants to talk about. Some people do for like a second. That's the big scam, guys. This price gouging that's going on, you're getting scammed every day, every time you buy something. Now the companies, they probably don't want me to tell you that. They'll be like, "Oh, well, you know, like we got to make money." Yeah, okay. But do you have to really like jack up your prices that high to make money? You don't have to. You want to because you're greedy. You're greedy. Let's be real. See, guys, I'm not against making money, but I'm against I believe you got to give people more in value than what they pay for. Okay. See, like I'm giving you a business in a box. Now it's a one-time investment. Now that one-time investment can make you like thousands, if not millions of dollars over time. So that means I'm doing you a good service, right? One-time investment has the potential to make you like multiple six figures, multiple seven figures. That means you're getting more than what you pay for. Like we could charge $10,000 for this business, guys, and it would still be fair. Because let's say we charged you $10,000 for this business, but then you go on to make multiple six figures or seven figures. Would that be fair? Would you be getting your money's worth? Of course, right? Of course. Now we don't even charge 10,000. It's way less than that. You can start this business for 100, like anywhere from 100 to 1,400, and you can still turn that into multiple six figures or seven figures. I can say that because people have. We have one person in our community who's made multiple seven figures. We have over 120 people in our community who have made multiple six figures. Well, not 120. They've made over six figures. We have 120 people who've made over six figures. Okay, so I can say like you have the potential to make six figures or seven figures because it's people have done it. It's not like nobody's done it. Like if nobody did it and I said that, like it wouldn't have as much power. But since like 120 people inside of our community have made over six figures with this business, I can say that. One person, my friend Michelle, she's made multiple seven figures with this business alone. With just this business, guys, multiple seven figures. So a one-time investment turned into multiple seven figures. That's crazy. Okay. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Check it out. Business in a box. See, this is how like a legitimate business works. Like if you're going to sell something, you want to give people more in value than what they pay for. Like I know, like without a shadow of a doubt, I give people way more in value than what they pay for. That's an ethical business, guys. Now, all these businesses that are marking up their prices, they're price gouging, but they're not really giving you that much value. Okay. They're taking more than they give. That's what's happening in society today. Right? This sweatshirt, it's fine, but this sweatshirt probably costs like $1 or less to make, right? And then they sell it for $20. So are they really giving me that much value? They're giving me some value. I mean, it's valuable because I have a sweatshirt. But is it worth $20? Is it worth like 19 like what they pay for? I mean, come on. This is the biggest scam that people don't even realize. This price gouging and these price marks up, you're getting scammed every day. So whenever someone talks about scams, I'm just like, whatever, you're getting scammed every day. You're getting scammed by the government. They take your money and then they don't even tell you where your money's going. How unethical is that? Can you imagine like if I took your money and then I didn't even tell you what I'm doing with your money? Or if I took your money and then I spent and I took your money and I went to spend it and I supported a country that you don't even live in. I supported a war that you don't even believe in. Would you be happy with that? I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with the system. I think it's whack. I think it's whack. I think there should be a better system. And I've been looking into it in ChatGPT. I'm like, what can we do besides a tax system? Because this tax system is shady. It's too shady, man. There's no transparency. They don't tell you where your money's going. There's no transparency, right? At least it should be transparent. Be like, okay, your money's going here, 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 and you should be able to choose. Like, I don't want to support. Like, what if you don't want to support a war? Like, why should your money be going to a war you don't want to support, or whatever? Like, what if it goes to causes you don't want to support? Like, you don't believe in it. Like, it's unethical. I think I'm gonna have to like fight against taxes because like I'm a spiritual person. I was a monk. I'm gonna be like, hey, this is against my religion. Like, I don't believe in this. I'm gonna look into that. Like, because I don't want my money going to wars. I don't want my money going to somebody's pocket that I don't even know. I don't want that. I'm gonna fight it. All right, let's go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, my friends. Business in a box. You can set up this business one time, earn 600, 900, $1,400 commissions, keep 100% of the profit. What do you got going in? Like, do you have a business? Try this one. It's the best one I found. I've tried a lot of businesses and I failed. I failed at so many. I tried multi-level marketing. I tried like affiliate marketing, mostly those programs. I haven't done drop shipping. Don't want to. Haven't done fulfilled by Amazon. Don't want to. Why do I want to do drop shipping? Because drop shipping is like, you got to deal with like overseas companies. Okay. And then you got to buy products. Then you got to mark up the prices, which I don't like to do. I think it's dumb. You got to mark up the prices, and then you got to figure out how to sell your overpriced products to people. Then you got to go market your overpriced products. That's your drop shipping. Fulfilled by Amazon, you got to spend a lot of money. You got to buy a bunch of products. Then Amazon stores the products. And again, you're marking up the prices because that's how people make money. So your Amazon stores all the products, and then you got to market your products, and then Amazon fulfills your order. Okay. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. And then you got to work with Amazon. And if Amazon doesn't like you, they can just get rid of you because they're in control, because you're still working for them. You're part of, like, you're fulfilled by Amazon. You're still working for them. They still own you. Just like your job. Your job owns you. Your job owns you. They can fire you at any time. Like, how much control do you have at your job? Right? They can fire you at any second. They can cut your pay, they can reduce your hours. You are owned by your job. I'm sorry to say, guys, it's just true. They freaking own you. It's legalized slavery. What's the difference between jobs and slavery? The only difference is you get paid a little bit of money. That's all. But you're still working hard. You get paid a little bit of money, but you're still working all the time. They own your time. And if you don't work, then you can't pay your bills. And if you can't pay your bills, then you're on the street. So I wouldn't focus. I wouldn't just depend on a job my whole life. I'm just saying. I wouldn't do that. I would do this. Figure out how to make money like this. Make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions. Learn how to be an entrepreneur. Learn how to be a business owner. And then, at least you're giving yourself a chance. You got to see, there's hope in this business, guys. That's why we call ourselves the hope dealers. Because you have hope. Okay. Maybe I make 6 or 7 figures. Maybe I have a chance for freedom. Like, do you have a chance for freedom at your job, guys? Like, freedom. I'm talking like real freedom. I'm talking like, do you have a chance to make like millions of dollars at your job? Because that's freedom. That's what money buys us. Money buys us freedom. Okay. Because if you, like, imagine if you had $10 million in your bank account right now, like, what kind of life would you be living? Like, what could you do? What couldn't you do? Right. Like, let's say you have $500 million in your bank account. Like, what could you not do? You can do anything you want within reason. You can pretty much do anything. That's freedom, guys. That's why you want money. You don't want money just so you can have money, just so you can look at it, just so you can touch it. You want money so you can have freedom. At least I want. That's why I want to get rich. I want to get rich just so I can travel the world. I love traveling. Like, I've been to so many places already, but I want to go to more places. I don't want to be restricted, like, I'm like what I can do based on like how much money's in my bank account, right? If I want to buy a Porsche, cool, I'm going to buy a Porsche. If I want to go to Hawaii or Thailand or Bali or some tropical place, because I like tropical places, like, I want to be able to do that. I don't want to have to like depend on my freaking bank account to make decisions for me, right? So many people are dependent on their bank account. They make plans, they make decisions based on how much money is in their bank account. Okay. That's not freedom, guys. That's not freedom. If you have to make decisions in your life based on how much money is in your bank account, you are not free. You are not free. That's why that should be your motivation to get rich, guys. I don't know. That's my motivation to get rich, at least. That's my why. I just want to be free. I want to buy whatever I want to buy. I want to do whatever I want to do without having to work a job, pretty much. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, my friends. Go there. Business in a box. You just got to set up your business one time. You can earn 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. Okay. You set it up and you have this 2-hour workday, right? So basically, you just got to post content every single day. You post 3 pieces of content a day to social media content, like videos, like you're talking videos, like little 7-second videos with words on the screen. Like, if you're doing short form videos, like, see, like right now I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. Now, if I'm on TikTok and then I'm doing short form videos, right? I'm creating a video, it's like 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. And then I'm doing little 7-second videos where I put some trending audio on the screen. Like I put words on the screen with some trending audio. These videos always do very good. Whenever I do like a little 7-second video, I generally get around 1,000 views. Okay. And it takes me, you know how long it takes me to create a little 7-second video? 5 to 10 minutes. So you just got to take your phone, you just create a little video. I could just be sitting in my chair just like this and just look at the phone 7 seconds and then just put words on the screen. But you can have fun with it. You can do like, you can walk around, you can hang out with your family. You're just creating like, it's like your own like reality TV show. You're just creating little 7-second clips of yourself because people like to do business with those that they know, like, and trust. So if they see you all the time, you're creating your little 7-second videos, they see you talking all the time. Okay. Then, they're going to get to know you and they're going to get to like you and they're going to get to trust you. Okay. And then they buy from you. That's what happens. People buy from people that are consistent. People buy from people that show up. Okay. Now imagine if I just didn't show up every day. If I just showed up today and then you didn't see me again for a month, would you want to do business with me? Like, would you want to do business with me if I didn't show up every day and somebody else did? Let's say there's like, let's say like there's two, like there's two people doing this business, me and somebody else. Now I'm doing this business and I show up every day and I give value. And then the other person, they show up like once a month and they don't give value. Who would you want to do business with? Who would you want to do business with? The person that shows up every day and gives value, or the person that shows up like once a month? Yeah. So you got to be consistent. Simple as that, my friends. Simple as that. See, the reason I made thousands of dollars with this business so far, it's not because I'm special. It's not because I know some secret Jedi marketing strategy. It's just that I show up every day. I'm just freaking consistent. That's it. I show up every day. I post content. I go live pretty much every single day. Every day I post content, but like sometimes I don't go live if I'm like sick or if I'm like super busy traveling or something. But otherwise, I usually go live at least once a day, right? So after I'm finished with my live, I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do the rest of the day. Complete freedom, actually. I'm actually living in complete freedom right now. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do the rest of the day. Okay. Like if I want to just whatever I want to do, according to my bank account, of course. Like I'm not gonna freaking go to Hawaii. That's not gonna happen today. That's the goal. My goal is I want to get to the point where I can go to Hawaii just because I want to, right? That's the goal. Okay. Wow. I got some troll and hater on here. He's saying some crazy stuff. I see, guys, when you go live sometimes, like it's not like some people are scared because they're afraid of criticism and stuff. They're afraid to be seen. But the worst thing that can happen if you go live is you just like there's gonna be some stupid people, there's gonna be some rude people or something. They're gonna say stupid things and you just block them. And that's it. You just block them. It's not a big deal. I don't even know how these people. I don't even like know how these people exist. Whenever I see these people, I just like imagine like some kind of like troll, some troll living under a bridge somewhere, like some ghouly creature living under a bridge somewhere. That's what I just imagine. I don't know. This is all I can think about. Crazy. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go. So yeah, just go to here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. Just get started. Set up your business. I have a community. You can join my free community so we can work together. And plus, there's a big community too. There's a community of 57,000 people, daily millionaire mentoring, coaching, everything you need. And then I have my own community too, so we can work together personally inside of my community. So you get all the help that you possibly need. All the help you need. You just got to take action. Okay. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, check it out. All right, my friends. Have a good day. God bless. Peace and love.